for Dolly Parton. A week. I'm telling you what, man. You talk about somebody can bring everyone together. It was Dolly Parton. And wow.
You talk about a slice of Americana.
Exactly.
That was Dolly, no doubt about it. Oh my gosh.
Well, she had some. I know she had some. She had some health issues and stuff. They were staying and everything, but that I remember listening to her on 61 Country out of Kansas City, or the fourth station, 61 Country, when they had country music on AM stations back in the day, and it's just one of those things. You grow up with somebody, she's our era, that's kind of a cool thing. So,
Did a little bit of everything too,
Yeah.
I mean, she was a great actress.
Yeah, all in the movies, yeah.
Yep.
That was from 9 to 5, yeah.
Singer, great looking, always, I mean, beautiful.
Yeah.
I never saw her without her wig. Did you ever see her without her wig? I mean, I have no idea what she'd look like without that huge.
I didn't either. No, I never saw that. Not that I recall. But
man, oh man.
Dolly Parton passing away at age 80, so we honor that today, and that started our day yesterday, and then things just got a little wonky as the day went on yesterday. I love how everything happens in the afternoon when we leave. You don't understand all the things that happened yesterday when we left the studio. I mean, it was crazy. So Dolly Parton passes away. The SEC and Big Ten ban players from come back from the NFL.
Yeah. Yeah.
In between, there's Lane Kiffin saying you're in. We got a state injunction or what have you. That happened, and then last night, 6 p.m. Springfield Cardinals are going to change their name.
Yeah, they had a press conference a little before that, but yeah,
they're
going to change their name.
Change their name.
Yep.
Just we'll change the stadium's name. We'll change our name, and that just happened last night.
I have serious issues.
Yesterday. That was all yesterday.
Yeah, I have serious issues with that. Not to mention, a couple of people have, I guess, come out upset with the WNBA. Former NBA player Royce White is suing the WNBA. This happened yesterday too, for denying him a chance to play. I'm sorry. I got to use the pronouns.
Yeah, whatever the pronouns is he was using.
I don't know. I'm not good on the pronoun thing, but Royce White played for the Houston Rockets and is suing the WNBA. Not to mention Enes Kanter, somebody. What's his last?
Yeah.
Also
got kicked out of a game the other night, being a guy up there, up in the stands.
Your pronoun, man. We need a whole show on how to do pronouns correctly.
I get what they're doing. They're trying to get them to define a woman as a woman, and so the transgender athletes don't come to the NBA. But somehow the WNBA says we welcome transgender athletes, we welcome men to play in our league. It makes no sense at all. But that's okay. That's the culture fight they want, and that's why nobody watches them. I mean, people say, "Oh, ratings are up." Nobody's watching you. I mean, if you notice, have you ever noticed you'll see a wide shot of any other arena other than the Indiana Fever's arena? You never see a wide shot because there's nobody there.
Yeah.
They say people are watching. They see these numbers. Let me tell you something. You know how you know people are watching? You write it down and you say, look how many people are watching this game. You're telling me there's honesty in numbers and those kind of things? No, there's not. So they're ruining their game because they're standing up for something dumb. I don't get it. I don't get why they just play basketball. We talked about this last week. Just play basketball. You got a good product. Go out there and go play some basketball. People want to watch a good product.
I don't know if this is true or not, but it another thing that kind of rankled me yesterday. They're apparently upset with Sophie Cunningham because of her political views. She had her hand on her heart during the national anthem the other day. The only Fever or only player on the court that put her hand on her heart during the national anthem the other day.
That drives me nuts, man.
And of course she spoke out against having men play in the WNBA. So they're trying to cancel her. And they talked yesterday about her getting released from the Fever after this season's over because of her political views. If that happens.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I'm going to go. I'm already going to go ballistic today because of this Springfield Cardinals.
I'm holding
thing.
back right now. I'm literally holding Tom back right now. He wants to. He's ready to go. It was Fight Club last night.
The only reason I moved here, well, it was actually before that, to be in the same town with the Cardinals.
Yeah,
and now we're going to be some stupid, hillbilly team. I'm like, good space cowboy. We're going to trash Panda.
Yeah.
We're going to come up with some stupid idea.
Yeah.
That
or be something Route 66 related.
Yes, absolutely.
Something. It's already picked out, which begs that it's going to be something not very good.
We should explain why this is happening. There's a legitimate reason, but I don't like it.
Yeah.
Pay the dang marks, whatever the trademark. Yeah.
So basically, in a nutshell, what happened, one of the main, from the press conference that Dan gave yesterday, make it sound like we want to be our own team, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's the way it is to an extent. I get that. And he used the words, people are confusing us with nobody's confusing the Springfield Cardinals with anybody. That's a
bull.
That's a red herring. I'm sorry. That's not a thing. No, what it is the Springfield Cardinals can't use the Cardinals marks because they don't fully own the Cardinals marks. The St. Louis Cardinals own the marks because the St. Louis Cardinals used to own the Springfield Cardinals.
And it was easier to get the marks when St. Louis owned Springfield. Now that Diamond Sports Holdings.
Yeah.
There's Diamond Sports. There's a
few things.
The TV network was Diamond Sports before they went under, but Diamond Sports Holdings owns the club. So St. Louis is holding out for, bushel basket full of money from Diamond Sports Holdings, who owns almost every minor league baseball team out there.
Which in and of itself, I think is an antitrust thing. I don't know how one company can own the entire minor league. I mean, it makes no sense at all. So I suspect down the road, there'll be something that happens there as far as that's concerned. Now, Diamond Sports Holdings, let's just tell you real quick, because we're clearing the decks today pretty much. I mean, this is going to be a big deal. Diamond Sports Holdings is basically a private equity group, that owns minor league baseball teams. And if you look at diamondbaseballholdings.com and click their portfolio, you'll see all the teams they own.
A ton.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I'll have to take that times 4 because that's how many rows there are. That's 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. They own 52 minor league teams. There's only how many? 120. So they own 52 of the 120 minor league teams in the country, which in and of itself begs that that's collusion, that's antitrust type things. You control the market, but nobody's touching it because maybe Senator Schmidt will. Get a hold of Eric Schmidt, see if he'll go after him. Anyway, begs the differ. They own a lot of these teams, including the Cardinals. Most of these teams, if you look at them all right here, there are none of these teams. I'm looking all these teams right now. None of these teams, other than Springfield, and then the San Jose Giants, I think is the other one. I looked at this last night. Have their parent, the Iowa Cubs, have their parent name. You watch it. Iowa Cubs will be changing too. This is not just Springfield specific. Down the road, you'll see all these teams change. They do it for a couple of reasons. Money. The number one reason is money. They control all their marks. For example, Iowa didn't control all the Cubs marks. Obviously, those are Cubs names, right? So they're eventually going to move off of that. Memphis are the Redbirds. That's enough difference where they don't have to pay St. Louis anything. St. Louis doesn't have anything to do with the Memphis Redbirds. But you're just looking in here at all these teams, and none of them have their parent club name. And there's a reason. There's only 8 teams left to have their parent club names.
Back in 2005, 22 teams had the same name as their major league club. Next year, it'll be down to 8.
And 4 of them are owned by their parent club. So the Cardinals are no longer owned by the St. Louis Cardinals, first and foremost. Okay, so get that now, bank that. Now down the road, I don't care what anybody says. Okay, it doesn't matter what Dan Reeder said. It doesn't matter what anybody these guys say. We're the proud AA affiliate of the St. Louis Cardinals. That's great. You take that name off, it's all bets off. I don't care what you say. I don't think people understand that this is a business, and Diamond Sports Holdings will negotiate with whatever major league club gives them the best deal to put in Springfield, Missouri. Now, we're locked in for what? It's every 2 years. It goes up every 2 years. I can't remember when the next thing is, whatever it is. They won't be immediate, but this is the first step down the road. You ask the Arkansas Travelers, everyone. You remember Cardinals fans, the A-Travs? Remember, that was your AA affiliate for 34 years, from 1966 to 2000. I remember when I was down working at the University of Arkansas Monticello, I did PA. I filled in PA for the A-Travs at old Ray Winder Park down there in Little Rock. And they were a proud, they had the same words. They were the proud AA affiliate of the St. Louis Cardinals.
Yeah.
A lot of good Cardinals went through Little Rock.
Sure.
And so if you're telling me Springfield's somehow special because it's down the road, down I-44, makes no difference. They will do what they want when they want. Now, will it stay the same for a while? Probably. We're the fifth longest affiliated AA team out there. Fifth longest. Number one's, I think, the Reading Phillies, and the number two's like Birmingham, the White Sox down in Birmingham, the Barons.
Yeah.
That's number two. They're also owned by these people. I'm telling you, man. Down the road, you don't know. So that's the thing I'd be scared about. Maybe not initially, but that's down the road. It's open season. They'll put whatever team in here they want to put in here. Ask Wichita. I mean, same thing.
Here's the question I have to ask, though. So you're telling me that somehow the powers that be, I'm not saying just here in Springfield, because Diamond Sports
Holdings, I'm sorry,
they're calling the shots.
They don't do over here. Cardinals, they don't do anything.
Right.
Dan doesn't have control over that.
No, I know.
This is what we're doing. Okay. Remember, he's worked for the Cardinals since they've been here. What,
right.
22 some odd years or whatever they've been here. He was like here from the start. So as much as he loves the Cardinals and stuff, he has no say in it.
No.
I'm telling you, if they move the AA affiliate to somewhere else, it depends on what moves in here. Does he stay here? Diamond Sports Holdings keep him here, or move him, or whatever? But that's a completely different thing. It's all DBH. That's all it is.
You're telling me, though, Diamond Sports Holdings, that next year when they become the whatevers, their 66ers, the Pine Tar, whatever, the Rawlings, whatever. Once they become that other name that is supposed to make sense, that they're going to make more money on sponsorships than they would as the Springfield Cardinals.
I don't think they'll make more money on sponsorships. I don't think that'll have a thing. You know what they'll make more money on? Hats, merch, all that stuff. I mean, they're going to get the same sponsors. We're Springfield.
Do you think we're sharing the merch right now with St. Louis because of the marks?
I think we are.
Every Cardinal shirt, every Cardinal hat, part of that goes to St. Louis?
I would assume it does. I almost can guarantee that they still get a royalty payment on every piece of Cardinal gear that's sold. I can't imagine that the St. Louis Cardinals sold those Springfield marks to Diamond Sports Holdings. It had to be a royalty payment, and they still retain ownership. It has to be. There's no way they would have sold that. That's why they're changing the name.
Well, Rob, I'm not the only one that's a little miffed by the. Miffed is not the right word.
Upset?
Pissed.
Oh,
this.
I don't see a reason to do it.
Look on social media today.
Oh, it's nuts, dude.
There are some long time. I'm a 60-year almost Cardinal fan. Grew up a Cardinal fan. Will always be a Cardinal fan. And now it's going to be the mud whatevers.
The thing
at Route 66 Stadium, we've already gotten rid of the name of the guy who spent $30 million on a stadium.
What a year. Oh my gosh.
And now we're going to change the name of the team. I know locally they don't have a say. It's like you and I running it right now.
Sure.
We don't have a say.
They call you to say we're switching the name. You're like,
okay,
oh, that sucks. Okay.
Yep. This will go over like a lead balloon. And I'm sure that's what Dan Ryder said.
Yeah.
This, guys, you understand what you're asking me to do here? Yes, we do, Dan. Get it done.
Make an announcement, Dan.
Yep. Get it done. Let's go. So Dan has the press conference. You know, that, of course, the media in this town. Oh, great. That's great. Nobody's going to say a word. Oh, we're happy. We're happy. Nobody will say a word in this town because that's how the media is.
It is.
They're, we're not going to stir anything up in this town.
We don't want people not to watch us or listen to us.
Good God. Not
Nobody
be happy.
Nobody will challenge that.
No.
Nobody challenges anything in this town.
Will there be a story that goes out again? Oh, no, they're not going to rank. No way.
No. Oh, you notice? Did you notice this? All the media out there, it was just a general. Springfield Cardinals announced that they're going to change their name after the 2027
No
season.
opinions.
No opinions. Do you notice ours? Your first thing was it could have been something else.
What the?
mine was like, we're going to have fun talking about this tomorrow. Everybody else out there going, they're going to make an announcement. Ooh. And everybody's like, then everybody clapped when Dan said, oh, we're still going to be the proud affiliate of the St. Louis Cardinals. Yeah, until you're not. I'm just telling you, there are no guarantees in this life. There's none. There's no guarantee they're going to be the St. Louis Cardinals affiliate forever. Just understand that, Springfield. Are you going to be happy when they're the Seattle Mariners affiliate?
No.
Are you going to be happy when they're their Pittsburgh Pirate AA affiliate of a rival?
That's next.
I mean, every 2 years, Diamond Sports Holdings will line these teams up the way they feel like it and work out the best deal. Now, St. Louis does have something to say about it. Yeah, we'd like to be in Springfield. Let's hope they still like it. Hey, we got a call on line. We got a quick break coming up, so caller, go ahead.
Hey, real quick, Rob, Tom, good morning, everybody. Just for the record, the 66 Sixers name is already being used in California. So I would assume they don't want repetition of the same name over and over and over again. My money on this astronomically stupid idea is that it's going to be the cashew chickens.
Nope, not going to be that. It will not. They've
that.
If you look at the FAQs on the Springfield Cardinals web or whatever they're called,
FAQs, yeah, right.
FAQs, frequently asked questions. It says we will not be the cashew chickens,
or the snipe hunters,
right, or the snipe hunters. So they've nixed that already.
Well, Wichita's going to the Turbo Tubs name, so I'm sure there's some astronomically dumb name out
We're going to be the trash something or others. It's going to be some.
The trash raccoons.
Yeah.
Springfield homeless guys.
The hillbillies.
Oh, boy.
That would be good. And it probably won't even be Springfield. They'll probably go with Ozarks.
Hey, Springfield, get ready for it not to be Springfield. Get ready for it to be Ozarks or something like that. Who knows? Maybe. I don't know. Could be a lot of things.
Lunkers is already took, so,
Yeah.
Thing.
All right, man.
All right,
thanks, buddy.
Enjoy
Appreciate you,
it.
Jason. Yep.
Potosi, they've got a stake in this too. People from outside of town come to watch AA Cardinals.
Everybody has this. I mean, that's the thing. They're not going to make more money in sponsorships per se locally. Okay. Cardinals have a good brand. Okay. So the brand is already established. So that's not a big deal. They're not going to make more money, but they're going to make bank on merch. Bank. I mean, they're going to make so much money on merch. Now, where you're going to get sales, real quick, I know we got to take a break. Okay, I'm a Royals fan. I'm not buying a Cardinals jersey. Okay, I'm not buying a Cardinals. They bring this Cardinals stuff in. I'm not wearing that Cardinals stuff. But they have a different brand that I like, and it looks good. Like some of these other logos looks good. I might buy it. The Cubs fan comes in, is not going to buy a Cardinals jersey, right? But they might sell a Springfield nubber, whatever they're going to be called, So, I mean, you got that potential. I don't know buying a few extra T-shirts and hats make up the difference. But paying the Cardinals, St. Louis Cardinals, what I'm saying, paying the St. Louis Cardinals for rights to use their marks cuts into profit. When you cut into profit, they're like, let's go do our own thing, make all the profit. And that's what Diamond Sports is doing. They changed the Gwinnett stripe. It used to be the Gwinnett Braves, right?
Yeah.
Now, the problem with the Gwinnett Braves going to the Gwinnett Stripers is not that they went to Stripers. The problem is somebody would say down there, hey, I got tickets to a Braves game. They go to the wrong park. That's confusion because Gwinnett is just north of Atlanta, just north of where the other stadium is. So there would be an issue like, hey, I got tickets to the Braves game night. You got tickets to the Gwinnett Braves, not the Atlanta Braves. And there's stupid people in Georgia like that. But anyway, nobody's confusing Springfield Cardinals with St. Louis Cardinals. We've always been the baby birds, and now I don't know what we're going to be.
Well, they'll have a party, I guess, October 6th. They already know the name. They haven't told anybody, but they know the name. So maybe we'll come up with some ideas. We'll talk about that during the next segment. We have our poll question of the day.
This continues. We're not done with it. And I looked at some of these names. Go to Diamond Sports baseballholdings.com, look at their portfolio, and look at the name of some of the great names they got on there. Hey, Springfield, we're going to get one of those great names they got on there.
Could be
the Ridge Yaks. Maybe that'd be a good one.
Could be the Springfield.
Could be.
How
much money they willing to pony up over there? Play it again. I don't know. Could be to play it against Sporters.
Yes, I like it.
Hey, they open up. Hey, I know we got way into today, but they got all your fall equipment, football. They got volleyball. They got soccer, everything you need. Pickleball, if you want to play that. Golf equipment. You got one of the best golf, probably the best golf shop in town. So go check out Play Against Sports located in Fremont Shopping Center, and they can take care of you down there. Hey, let's take a quick break. We got our poll question next, and I think it's going to be Springfield Cardinal-esque related. And you're listening to the opening drive, and Tom hadn't even had his tantrum yet. That was like a what do you call it? An hors d'oeuvre. That was an hors d'oeuvre tantrum. It wasn't even the real tantrum. I don't even have a tantrum today. I don't have a Rob's rant because me, whatever. But I love watching you guys. It's fun. I'll watch you guys all have your rants. How about that for a change? On the opening drive with Tom and Rob on ESPN The Jock. Back in a moment. This is Rob Rodgers from the opening drive on ESPN The Jock. Each and every day as we lead up to the Bears football season, we have the Bear Tracker, where we'll highlight the coaches, the players, and all the statistics leading up to the 2026 Missouri State Bears football season.
When it comes to your next build or remodel, you need a team that shows up ready to win. In Springfield, that team is Edge Supply. From Blanco kitchen sinks to Delta faucets to freestanding bathtubs that steal the show, Edge Supply has the team, the experience, and the inventory to deliver. Contractor or do-it-yourselfer, no matter if it's a fixer-upper or a full custom build, Edge Supply is your home court advantage because Edge Supply plays to win. EdgeSupply.com.
Summer golf season is in full swing, so how's yours? At Play It Again Sports, you'll find drivers, wedges, balls, bags, gloves, and shoes. Everything you need to keep your friends from talking too much trash when you're out on the course. Trade in your old clubs and upgrade to something that'll actually help your handicap. Because when you trade in, you win. Before your next tee time, swing by Play It Again Sports in the Fremont Center on Battlefield Road. And remember, when you trade in, you win.
Hi, I'm Bill Dutton with Abacus.
And I'm Abe. Bill, when people hear accounting firm, what do they usually think?
Taxes, bookkeeping, basic compliance.
That's not the full picture with Abacus.
Not even close. At Abacus, accounting is just the foundation. We also provide CFO services, strategic business planning, controllership support, and even HR services.
HR surprises people. Why would we offer that?
Because your people and your numbers are connected. Hiring strategy, compliance, payroll structure, it all impacts profitability and growth.
So instead of juggling multiple advisors, our clients get one coordinated team that understands their entire business.
And that guidance helps our clients make smarter decisions.
Schedule a time to meet with an Abacus professional today. Visit us at abacuspro.com or call 417-823-7171 to learn more.
When people visit your place of business, everyone has a great time. You're giving families and friends a way to break up the boredom and have some fun together. Now you just need more people to enjoy what you have to offer. That's where ShopOzarks.com comes in. When you're part of ShopOzarks.com, thousands of potential customers will see your offers, helping you build your exposure. ShopOzarks.com is a great tool to give your business and fun experiences a jumpstart. Contact us today to find out more at ShopOzarks.com.
Your takes, your teams, your town. From hot stove baseball to big deal or not a big deal. Mornings belong to the opening drive with Tom and Rob. 7 to 9 a.m. on ESPN The Jock. Don't just listen, be part of it.
We'd like to invite you to join us on the opening drive. Give us a call or text at 417-866-0969 or reach out to us at the 96.9 Jock Chat app.
The question is out, and the internet has opinions. We've put today's hottest sports topic up on X, and now it's time to see where you stand. The Sports Poll Question of the Day on the Opening Drive with Tom and Rob on ESPN The Jock.
What a stupid question that is. What a stupid question. You ask a lot of stupid questions.
The Sports Poll Question of the Day on the Opening Drive with Tom and Rob on ESPN The Jock.
All right, back in the Opening Drive with Tom and Rob on a very eventful Wednesday. I didn't think it was going to be this eventful today. I was like, hey, what's going on today? Royals played last night. Cardinals played. Royals win 9 in a row. No, we're not talking about the Royals winning 9 in a row. We're talking about the Springfield Cardinals changing their name for the 2027 season. Of course, they're owned by Diamond Baseball Holdings. The private equity firm owns 54 minor league teams, and they're changing their name. And I looked at the list. Again, the Syracuse Mets, the Iowa Cubs, and you can't even say the Reading Fighting Phils because they've changed their name. They were the Phillies. They used to be the Reading Phillies. Now they're Fighting Phils, so they're not the same. There's not very many out there, 8 that are left to have their parent club name on it. And is this a precursor for maybe not immediately, maybe not in the next 10 years? Who knows? Is this a precursor for a way to separate from the Cardinals affiliation? I mean, we don't know. Again, these clubs make their decisions based on what they want to make it on. Could we be Cardinals affiliate forever? Maybe. I mean, I hope. That'd be great for Springfield, right? That's not a guarantee.
What I have noticed though, not as many rehab assignments in Springfield this year. Not as many as we've had in the past.
Yeah, there hasn't been very many actually. Yeah. I don't know. They've been going to Memphis. I think some of them have been going down to Memphis, but I don't know.
Springfield right down the road. We used to have a ton of them.
Oh, all the big ones, right?
Yeah. Would come to Springfield, rehab, right, down 44, but haven't had that this year.
Maybe they haven't been as injured. I mean, they've been kind of healthy. Cardinals have. I mean, their starting lineup anyway has been pretty healthy. I mean, Lars Dubar was down here. I know now he's not even a Cardinal anymore. Like all the big boys have stayed healthy. That's good. That's actually good for you guys.
Yeah.
We really don't want to see him in AA. But we got a poll question, and this is going to be Springfield Cardinal related.
Yep. Let me recap yesterday's real quick. Would you rather be a superstar making $50 million a year on a losing team or make $15 million and compete for championships every year? The largest response, give me $15 million and titles.
Yeah.
67% said that. 25% said, give me $50 million. And 8% said depends on the situation.
Yeah, that's one of those personal things, I mean, in your pro sports, it's a little different than high school sports, So anyway, yeah, getting paid $50 million, that's a pretty good deal.
Today's poll question on Twitter or X at 96.9 The Jock. We do this every day about this time. We throw out the question. We'll recap it tomorrow. What are your feelings about the Springfield Cardinals being renamed? The options are no problem, don't care, or not happy at all, or Cardinals brand is priceless, or need new leadership in Springfield.
Okay, so your question is loaded, Tom. You loaded your question. Not happy at all. Cardinals brand is priceless. Kind of the same thing. Nice job, Tom.
Well, this kind of gives you something to think about because the brand.
I'm just kidding you.
But
you're right, because the brand is the key here.
Yep.
What we are understanding from sources is that the Springfield Cardinals did not have Diamond Baseball Holdings did not have 100% usage of the Springfield Cardinals brand. It was retained by the St. Louis Cardinals. That is what we're understanding. So they could not brand things locally, wherever, or they couldn't affiliate and official beer of the Springfield Cardinals. They can't do that. So they can't do those official this of what and use a Cardinal logo. Now, I know they did some of that stuff with Mercy. Was it Mercy? Mercy, yeah, and they had, official healthcare provider or whatever. They had that for a long time, but they could not do a couple of those things, I guess. So they could not fully exploit the brand, the Springfield Cardinals brand, because the St. Louis Cardinals still retain it. Remember, the St. Louis Cardinals used to own the Springfield Cardinals and sold them back in 2023, right? Something back then. So for 3 years, Diamond Sports Holdings or Diamond's Baseball Holdings has owned them.
So we put up on Facebook, and you can go there and reply if you want. What do you what kind of name would you like to see in Springfield? I've got a few.
All right.
Maybe you do.
Yeah.
You can call in 417-866-0969. We had a couple of people that have chimed in on Facebook message. Can you read that, Rob? You have your specs on. Do you need your
I'll go over here and look at it. It's a little too far away from me, Tom. Kind of old. All right, let's look here. Oh, wow. We got a lot of comments so far. Oh, wow. The Roadsters, Springfield Roadsters, the Springfield Potholes.
Potholes? What?
Not that many potholes, right? Hey, James, you don't know potholes unless you've driven in Jackson, Mississippi, dude. You lose entire cars in their potholes.
Or my home state of Illinois, just on the other side of St. Louis.
Just go across the border and you're in a pothole.
Apparently, right around East St. Louis, there's no highway crews that work. Right around that racetrack, we've got Full Throttle coming up with Craig today.
Yeah.
Right around the racetrack, good luck getting your car through that.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Potholes.
You need like 4-wheel drive.
Yep.
The Route 66ers.
Yep.
Yeah. Adam wants me to have a rant about this. Actually, I don't have one. This is one I don't have.
I'm having a tantrum today because this is personal for me.
It is.
Very personal.
See, it doesn't hit me.
No.
Like it does you, a lifelong Cardinals fan. For me, you want to hear my recollections of the Springfield Cardinals and why I have an issue? This is not a rant. This is just me. Remember, the Bears were the first occupants of that that facility. Missouri State Bears, we averaged how many fans that first year out there, right? And we were just getting after it. And I was doing PA for them because I did PA for the Bears for about 25 years. And it was great crowds, and we were really enjoying it. Then the Cardinals moved in, and we became second-rate citizens when they moved in. We couldn't do things. We couldn't be set up in the same spot in that booth. We couldn't do this, that, and the other. They had lots of restrictions. Couldn't do this. Couldn't bring this in the booth. Couldn't do all that. All these rules and stuff. And at that point, I said, I don't care about you anyway. So me, I have a different take on it. I could care less what they're called. I hope it's the stupidest name ever invented. I really do. I hope they come out and it's like, well, that was a botched deal, because I really have no love for the Cardinals and what they did for me back in the day. Sorry, that's just me.
Well, I do have a love for the Cardinals. I worked there a couple years.
Well, not the Cardinals. Cardinals,
Yeah.
organization. I'm just talking about personally.
Sure.
And it wasn't existing management either.
Right. Totally different. Yeah, I do, and this is kind of a total show tantrum for Tom today because this hits home with me. Everything in my man cave downstairs is Cardinals.
Yes.
And Bears. That's it.
Do you ever get confused about your Springfield Cardinals and your St. Louis Cardinals stuff? Does it confuse you sometimes?
Nah, don't even think about it. I've got a jersey. I got a Springfield Cardinals jersey with my name on it. Now, what is that? It's like, oh, well, that's history. Nothing there. Given to me when I worked there.
Yeah.
My favorite number on it.
That's awesome.
No, it's not. It's gone.
You still
nothing.
have it. You can get rid of it. You can hang it. It's still hang in your man cave.
So any other names?
Oh, yeah. There's a bunch of bald knobbers. I'm not going to say that one. The Springfield sellouts.
Oh. How about the
Queen City Thunderbirds? It would be something like that.
The Hillbillies, the Ozarks Pickers.
I know everybody's saying the 66ers, but Jason's right. They won't do the 66ers. It's already like, what is it, Elmira or something out west.
Couldn't they do Route 66?
They could. Oh, my gosh, that'd be even worse.
But, yeah, you wouldn't want to call them 66ers because that's already trademarked. We'd be battling somebody else's marks.
Springfield fridge magnets.
The small mouths.
How about this one? 66ers, but it should be sellouts.
Oh, boy. Rob's having too much fun with this. I'm deeply upset, and you're laughing at.
It's hilarious. Oh, we got some others here. Let's go through these other. Stuff I can't say.
Where are you finding these? Are these on Facebook?
These are on our post.
On our
post.
Facebook. Okay.
Oh my gosh! Somebody mentioned cobras. I don't know what that would have to do with.
Well, that was almost the name back. Of course, there is that was the Show Me League. The Cobras.
The Cobras. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
The baseball.
Why
league.
Cobras? What's that have to do with anything? I mean, I don't know why we'd be the Cobras. It's not like we got Cobras running around here. Copperheads, I understand. That used to be a thing when they first tried to bring, who was it? Out there, Chesterfield Village. Remember they're going to build a stadium out in Chesterfield Village way back in the day?
Larry Lipscomb.
Yep. That was it. Larry's trying to bring in the Copperheads. Remember that?
Yeah.
Trying to build that stadium out there? God, that'd have been cool, too. My office was out there for a while. That would have been neat. These are all the most relevant. Man, if that's the most relevant, the crackheads, I'm not going to even talk about that there. Let's see. What else? Cobras. Yeah. Okay, so with the Cobras, historical and cool logo idea. I don't know what the Cobras is, so enlighten me, everyone, on Cobras. If you can post that up on Facebook or Jock Chat. I don't know what the Cobras. I have. If it's a snake, dude, I will never go their games. I don't like snakes, man. That's just one of those things.
I don't like spiders and snakes.
66ers. Hey, well, Chef Tiny said Cobras. Dude, Chef Tiny, tell me what the meaning of Cobras is around here. I don't know.
Why would it be Cobras in this area? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah. I mean, I don't get the significance of that. Like
Roadsters?
Roadsters was one.
Travelers?
I saw Cruisers. We can't be Travelers because Arkansas Travelers.
Yeah, that's right.
You got
Highwaymen? Highwaymen? No.
The Modots. How about that? Springfield Modots.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Yeah, there's so many. So what are your ideas? Coyotes. Chris Perry's put up Coyotes, Springfield Coyotes. Yeah, we got a few of those around here. I'm wondering, is it going to be, I think it's going to be one of those funky things. You know? I think it's going to be a funky name, like Trash Pandas, but not Trash Pandas, obviously. I think it's going to be something like that. It's going to be something weird.
Fridge magnets?
Yeah, fridge magnets. That's a great one. So anyway, that's, man, yeah. By the way, on the Springfield Cardinals Facebook page, 938 comments, 249 shares. Okay? That's a lot.
On what again?
On their Springfield Cardinals Facebook page, 930 some comments. Nobody. How about Springfield Cardinals?
There you go.
I hate to say this. You guys are all going to be very disappointed on October 6th.
So can you name it the Springfield Hammonds?
Springfield Hammonds.
So Craig Stagner just sent us a note. He said, 1953 story where cobras were released from a pet store.
Oh, here in town?
Yeah.
Well,
that's what he says.
That's the craziest,
it was a
dumbest thing I've ever
story.
heard of.
National story, and then he just sent us a
oh yeah, sent a link to it.
Yeah.
Man, good thing I didn't live here back then. Here's one. This guy says they're all Ozark name. Ozark Ridge Runners, Ozark River Runners, Ozark River Rats, Ozark Outlaws, Ozark Travelers. Well, you can't do Travelers. Ozark Copperheads and Ozark Red Tails. And maybe not Ozark, but Ozarks, you know, with plural. Because not Ozark, because it's not played in Ozark. But yeah, I get what he's saying there. Springfield Bombers or Bombardiers, homage to Whiteman Air Force Base. Bombardiers, I don't know. That's what the Wichita should have been. Yeah, I got the Air Force over there.
Yeah, or they got the airports, not really the Air Force, do they? They make planes for.
Oh, they have McConnell Air Force Base over there. Yeah, it's a.
Oh, okay.
And they make Cessnas. They make they used to be the Boeing plant over there. Well, somebody said Rough Riders, guys. That's Frisco. You can't be somebody else's name. Cruisers, Springfield Cruisers is one. Yeah. The Bass Pro Shoppers, the Mosquitoes, the Springfield John Q's,
Yep.
Oh, there's a lot. There's a lot of crazy one out there. But anyway, if you want to get a good laugh, go through the Springfield Cardinals Facebook page and go to that post and the 938 comments. There'll be plenty of suggestions there. We'll have a few more, and we'll take your calls and we'll take your suggestions. Throw those out there.
And we've got a post as well on Facebook where you can go and name the team.
There.
Yeah.
And as Ozark Mountain Cardinals, there's lots of good ones. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. You know what? It just doesn't hit for me like it does Tom. Tom's mad. Tom hadn't even played the tantrum music yet, and I'm surprised he hasn't done it yet. He's mad. Oh, we got here.
Earl's got it.
Earl brought me something.
Cobras, I bet.
Oh, he did. At least 11 venomous cobras, Indian cobras, were released in the city in August of 1953. It's called the mass panic known as the Great Cobra Scare. The release, a teenager felt cheated, trading a harmless black snake for an exotic pet shop, and so he released all these cobras. Oh, my.
Teenager released all the cobras from a pet store?
Sounds like it.
Oh, my.
First cobra discovered when a resident's dog was attacked in a yard. Over the next 2 months, 11 deadly cobras turned up in yards and streets across Springfield. Are you stinking kidding me? I would move. There's no way I would even live in this city. There's no way. You name that the cobras, I'm out. I'm out. There'll be a Rob rant on that one. I will never, ever, ever darken Hammond's the 66 again. By the way, I already trademarked the 66. So if they start using that, I send in the word mark for the 66. So,
the 66?
The 66.
Okay.
So, yeah. I'm going to make me a little money on this deal. All right, anyway, that's good. We got to take a break. We're way over. We're going to be way over all day long, by the way. I'm surprised we won't even go, hey, working 9 to 5. We're working 9 to 5 today, Tom. We're not. But anyway, we'll try it. We'll work till 9. How about that? We'll compromise. All right, we got to take a break on the show. You're listening to The Opening Drive with Tom and Rob on ESPN The Jock. More Springfield Cardinals or whatever coming up next on ESPN The Jock. The live stream of The Opening Drive with Tom and Rob on ESPN The Jock is brought to you by Highland Dairy. Fresh milk, great taste, and local pride supporting the show you love. Catch us live on Facebook and YouTube. Highland Dairy, locally made, naturally delicious.
Springfield families show up and work hard every day, but they need relief. Thankfully, State Representative Melanie Stinnett stepped up and is fighting for critical policies to protect working families. Representative Stinnett stood up for stronger schools, supporting historic funding for local schools in Springfield, higher teacher pay, and more education options for parents. Stinnett fought for real, lasting property tax relief, helping seniors afford to stay in their own homes. And Stinnett fought for safer communities, cracking down on violent crime and backing the blue. State Representative Melanie Stinnett approaches every day with one focus: doing the right thing for the people of Springfield. Call Representative Stinnett today and say thank you for fighting to keep Springfield a safe, affordable place to live, work, and raise a family. 573-751-0136. Paid for by American Federation for Children, Inc.
Culinary history with Retro Metro. Beef stroganoff first gained fame in 19th century Russia, named for the influential Stroganov family. Today, Retro Metro's version combines filet tips, mushrooms, and rigatoni in a beef garlic cream sauce, finished with caramelized onions, fresh herbs, and Parmesan. A classic that's traveled halfway around the world to become your new dinner favorite. Try it on the all-new dinner menu at Retro Metro.
I'm Chef Tiny, inviting you to Retro Metro for some giant flavors. Your table is waiting.
Lose weight. Stop smoking with Alex Goen Hypnosis. Guaranteed. In 2002, Alex Goen was issued a U.S. patent. That's not marketing. That's the federal record. Engineered to take the weight off 10, 20, 30 pounds or more and break your connection to cigarettes. Only $59.99 guaranteed or your money back. Weight loss hypnosis. Sunday, September 27th, 11 a.m. Hilton Garden Inn in Springfield. Stop smoking. 2 p.m. Sign up at alexgoen.com. Goen. That's alexgoen.com.
Your home is where life happens. It's where kids play, pets roam, and memories are made. Since 1978, Robinson Fence Company has taken pride in building fences the right way. Every fence we build reflects our commitment to doing honest work for our neighbors. With over 4,000 fences installed, our experience speaks for itself. Rooted right here in Springfield and our office in Dallas, Texas, we're proud to be a hometown company. Robinson Fence Company. Family owned, locally trusted. Professional fencing by professional people.
All right, there's your new AC unit. You should be all set.
What do you mean, should be?
Yep, you should be all set. Thanks and good luck.
And that's when you realize it wasn't such a good idea to go with one of the guys who had the AC unit for cheaper. Rodgersville Heating and Cooling won't just chuck it in a truck, plug it in, and leave. They take the time to install and quality check everything they do, so you can come home to comfort with Rodgersville Heating and Cooling. RodgersvilleHVAC.net.
Did you know you can listen to all your favorite ESPN The Jock programs live at 969thejock.com? The Opening Drive with Tom and Rob, A Coach's Perspective with Jenny Hopkins, The High School Show, ESPNthejock.com.
We'd like to invite you to join us on the Opening Drive. Give us a call or text at 417-866-0969 or reach out to us at the 96.9 Jock Chat app.
Hey, welcome back. It is the Opening Drive on a Wednesday from ESPN The Jock. Tom Ladd, Rob Rodgers.
I'm giving you some bump music. I'm tired of coming in hot, Tom. I got good bump music. We're going to play some good bump music.
Dolly?
Not today, but I'll have some stuff because I was having a nice conversation myself, and all of a sudden we're on the air, so I'm kind of caught off guard. But hey, one of the comments on here, are we still talking about this?
Yes.
We are clearing the decks, right? So one of the comments on here is a Royals fan who lives in Springfield. I'm a Royals fan as well, and he came down here because he went to Missouri State.
So you too, huh?
Yeah, there's two of us. So he loves it when the Naturals come to town. Obviously, there's a rivalry and such there with the Royals and Cardinals. And now he lives in Omaha. And a similar change, of course, happened when the Omaha Royals changed their name to the Storm Chasers. They became independently owned by Diamond Baseball Holdings. And they changed, and nobody liked it initially in Omaha, but then they grew to like it, became a Nebraska thing. So I think that's what they're trying to have happen in Springfield, where it's their own identity and brand. That's kind of what they said yesterday in the press conference. I get that. At the time, it seems like a bad decision, but it helped. But if it helps, like other teams coming in here, I'll buy a Springfield, whatever the team name is, because they have a cool hat. Like Chef Tiny buying the Yard Goats hat.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a cool thing, then maybe more people will like it, and it'll spread around the country where it's a Springfield, whatever they're going to be called, if it's a cool name. And if it helps Springfield get bigger and well known, that's better. But the problem is here, the Omaha Royals did not have the affinity
right
to the Kansas City Royals that the Cardinals have in this part of the country.
Yes.
That's the thing. When the Cardinals were ripped, the A-Travs were ripped, the Cardinals affiliation from Little Rock, my boss who was down there at the time, I'm telling you what, it's like he feels like you guys do now with a name change. The Cardinals left, and he's like, what's the use of going to Little Rock and watching them play?
How many years after the name change did they lose the affiliation with St. Louis?
Oh, I don't know. I can't remember on that what that was. But all I know is they changed the name, the A-Travs, what they're known for, and then they lost the AA affiliation to, I think, Knoxville or somewhere like that. Weren't they with the Smokies there for a while?
Yeah.
Interim before they came to Springfield. And that was tough on Arkansas. That was tough on Little Rock. Dave, so many Cardinals fans. KMX broadcast all the way down to Arkansas. So many Cardinals fans in Arkansas. Well, one of my good friends lives in Conway. Huge, huge Cardinals fan. In fact, he commented on the Springfield Cardinals post, as in what the, So, I mean, it's a big deal. The Cardinals brand is not – the Cardinals brand is all the way down to Texas, by the way. There's a lot of Cardinals fans in North Texas. Before the Rangers were there, there's a lot of Cardinals fans there because KMX went straight down there.
Absolutely.
So the Cardinals west of the Mississippi have a huge brand. I don't think any Cardinals fan like you, Tom, is mistaken who the Springfield Cardinals are, confusion with the Big Birds. So what happened is the Big Birds are taking some money, and the Baby Birds are like, we don't want to give you any more money. And that's really what it comes down to. It all comes down to money.
So you were looking at the Springfield Cardinals site.
Mm-hmm.
Is it on Facebook or
Facebook? On a Facebook post.
There are how many posts on there?
900 as of now. 948.
And what's the ratio of positive to negative?
Oh, it's 98% negative.
Is it really?
Oh yeah. I'm. Let me flip through here. I'll see if I can find a pot. Let me see if I can find a positive reaction. That'll make it easy, right?
Yeah.
And I count positive reactions saying basically,
I love this.
Or hey, good idea, or something along those lines. I could probably take this through AI and do a lot quicker, but I don't have to because I'm still going through it. Nobody. April Fool's was a while ago. And here's one. Here's a neutral. I'm guessing the new name will be similar to the Cardinals, like Memphis Redbirds. I would make too many assumptions on that. I don't think it'll be anything close. call them the Jailbirds. Oh my gosh.
Well, one thing I know about Dan Ryder, and I've known him since, the Cardinals came to town. He's a big marketing guy. So somehow, some way, this name's going to be part of some financial. It's not going to be renamed anything that he can't make serious bank on.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't know if it'll be the Springfield O'Reillys or the Springfield Auto Parts or Springfield Bass
Auto
Pros.
Parts. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way,
but it'll be something where he can make some money off of
the
it,
merch.
Because that's all he does. Yeah.
Yeah. It has to be a merch deal. How about this? Springfield Cardinal fans, are you cool with being like, I don't know, green and gray as a color? Are you cool with a different color scheme? Are you cool with being orange and chartreuse yellow? Are you cool with that? You remember, this is a complete rebrand. Are you cool with losing the red and white? I mean, that's a big deal. I mean, are they going to keep the same colors? Oh man, I'm telling you, it's this. What if they trot out something with green and black, like the Snipe Hunters full time? What if they trot out something with gold and navy or something like that? Something completely different. Are you good with that? We're talking name. What if it's a completely different color scheme? Which, hey, most of these teams are completely different color schemes from their parent club. Almost all of them. If I'm looking at the Diamond Baseball Holdings page, there's a few that have the same. For example, the few that have the same. The Tulsa Drillers, but not really, but they have the Navy. Iowa Cubs, obviously. But I'm looking at some of these to have maybe the same color scheme. There's not too many. The Storm Chasers, with the powder blue. You can go there. The Fighting Phils, they got more navy in there than they do red. Most of them don't even have the same color scheme. The Birmingham Barons used to look just like, remember when Michael Jordan played for the Birmingham Barons? They looked just like the White Sox. I mean, the pinstripes and everything. And now they got this red color scheme going, red and black. Man, none of these teams look the same as their parent club. The Spartan Burgers, you could get that one. That'd be a good one.
I just put that on Twitter as a poll. What are your thoughts on the color scheme? If Springfield changes the color scheme. So that's up as well.
None of them are the same, guys. None of them are the same. If you look at these 54 teams, Diamond Baseball Holdings have, I can look at 54 teams and I'm thinking the parent club when I go through them all, and literally four of the 54 have the same remote color scheme. The Norfolk Tides. Remember the Norfolk Tides? Oh, Rob Evans used to work for them, right? Used to be the play-by-play guy for the Norfolk Tides back in the day. Legendary broadcaster around here. And they were the same colors that were they the Mets affiliate?
Yes.
The AAA Mets affiliate.
Yes.
Now their colors are green and orange.
So basically there's no doubt that they're going to change colors too.
I would think you're changing colors. I think the whole place gets a rebrand. I think they separate. When you separate, you separate. Portland Sea Dogs. I'm looking at all these teams. None of them have the same color as their parent club. None. Maybe the Harrisburg Senators roughly have, kind of roughly. They have a little stars and stripe thing in there, because they're Senators. But other than that, are you cool with the color change too? That's a whole nother question.
That is on Twitter or X. Respond to that poll as well. And we'll talk more about this at the end of the 8 o'clock hour. Paige Grisham coming on here in just moments. Full Throttle with Craig Stagner at 8:20 this morning. And more Cardinals talk.
Tom will wrap it up with a tantrum at the end of the day. He's held back so far. Hey, I got 10 more names I'm going to throw out in that last segment. He'll love them. Paige Grisham coming up next.
This weather update brought to you by Highland Dairy. Highland Dairy, locally made, naturally delicious.
Springfield weather on the Jock.
Happy Wednesday. May find a stray rain shower or sprinkle early this morning, but most spots will be staying dry. Otherwise, a warm day, upper 80s and low 90s, ahead of a cold front this afternoon. That front will kick up more storms, scattered in nature, south of I-44, from about 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. Some storms could be strong to severe. For Ozarks First, I'm meteorologist Tom Schmidt.
Summer golf season is in full swing, so how's yours? At Play It Again Sports, you'll find drivers, wedges, balls, bags, gloves, and shoes. Everything you need to keep your friends from talking too much trash when you're out on the course. Trade in your old clubs and upgrade to something that'll actually help your handicap. Because when you trade in, you win. Before your next tee time, swing by Play It Again Sports in the Fremont Center on Battlefield Road. And remember, when you trade in, you win.
We thought about creating a ShopOzarks.com mascot, something obnoxiously cute. Then somebody suggested a giant walking coupon, and honestly, that felt just obnoxious. So yeah, we'll skip the mascot. Instead, we'll keep doing what actually works. Helping you save big at local restaurants, automotive shops, health and fitness, entertainment, and more. No cute mascots required. Just real local savings at ShopOzarks.com.
You're locked into things you can't change. Weather, traffic.
Stay in your lane!
Your carrier's price hikes. Unlock a better way. Switch to Boost Mobile. Keep your phone and get $25 a month forever. No contracts. Get to Boost. Get unlocked. Get going. After 30 GB, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost $25 unlimited plan.
You like saving money, right? We all do. That's why Allstate just lowered the price of car insurance. Not, but wait, there's a catch. Lower. Actually lower. So if you're shopping around or just want to see how much you could save, check Allstate first for a new lower auto rate that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Not available in every state, only applicable for new auto insurance business. Rates will vary by several factors, including how you purchase the policy. Potential savings vary. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates.
The best most state Bears coverage on KBFL Springfield, K245CA Springfield.
Springfield's total sports station, ESPN The Jock, with this local sports center update with Don Luzader.
Sponsored by Highland Dairy. After this season, the Springfield Cardinals will no longer be known as the Springfield Cardinals. Cards General Manager Dan Ryder making the announcement down on the field, Route 66 Stadium, before Tuesday night's game. He says that beginning in 2027, the team will adopt a new name, logos, and uniforms while continuing to call Route 66 Stadium their home ballpark, and they'll continue to be St. Louis's AA affiliate. He says this rebrand is about becoming uniquely us and representing Southwest Missouri with pride and joy. The new name will be unveiled on Tuesday, October 6th. The Springfield Cardinals shut out the San Antonio Missions 8-0 Tuesday night. They have won 7 straight games. I'm Don Luzader on the Jock.
This Sports Center update brought to you by Highland Dairy. This weather update brought to you by Highland Dairy. Highland Dairy, locally made, naturally delicious.
Springfield weather on the Jock.
Happy Wednesday. May find a stray rain shower or sprinkle early this morning, but most spots will be staying dry. Otherwise, a warm day, upper 80s and low 90s, ahead of a cold front this afternoon. That front will kick up more storms, scattered in nature, south of I-44, from about 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. Some storms could be strong to severe. For Ozarks First, I'm meteorologist Tom Schmidt.
Blue 42, football back. From Missouri State to the Kansas City Chiefs and the Mizzou Tigers, the excitement starts now on the opening drive with Tom and Rob. Get the latest news, analysts, and hype weekdays on ESPN The Jock.
Too many businesses treat marketing like a game of chance. Post something, boost something, cross your fingers and pray. That's not a strategy, that's guessing. You don't win by guessing, and you definitely don't grow by throwing money at random ads. With Fuse 32, every website, ad campaign, and marketing decision starts with a plan to help you grow. Your business isn't a game, it's your livelihood. Time to start treating it as such. Fuse 32. There's nothing we can't do. Fuse32.com.
The live stream of the opening drive with Tom and Rob on ESPN The Jock is brought to you by Highland Dairy. Fresh milk, great taste, and local pride supporting the show you love. Catch us live on Facebook and YouTube. Highland Dairy, locally made, naturally delicious.
We'd like to invite you to join us on the opening drive. Give us a call or text at 417-866-0969 or reach out to us at the 96.9 Jock Chat app. We're getting you ready for the 26th Missouri State Bears football season with our daily Bear Tracker. Find out what Casey Woods thinks, who the new players are, and what the schedule presents.
Bear Tracker Day 10.
10.
10.
We're almost in single digits.
We will be tomorrow. Bear Tracker Day 10 as we approach our kickoff against Texas A&M. I think they're nationally ranked. I think they're pretty decent.
Yes, they are. Top 10.
Yeah. So 10 days till we go down to College Station and kick their tails and take their money. Let's go. All right. So we'll continue that with Paige Grisham, who is going to take some people down there to kick their tails and take their money. Make sure you have a state highway patrol escort on the way out, though. I'd say that. I don't want to take their money.
Yeah.
Sir. Yeah.
Yeah, have a change of clothes so you don't get, the 12th man doesn't
change maroon. You just change it to T-A&M maroon instead of our maroon. You just kind of go in incognito.
Yeah.
Right? Change that bear deal out when you don't want to leave the same with that on because they'll be mad when we beat them.
Paige, good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. I'm good. How are y'all?
We're doing great, but most of Springfield's not today. I don't know if you heard.
I have heard.
No, it's not Dolly Parton.
No,
I mean, we're sad about that.
We are sad
no
about
question about that. But
Everyone's sad.
I'm talking more people are upset about just the baby birds.
They are. As a former Springfield Cardinals employee, I'm a little sad too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very nostalgic.
Yeah.
So I get it. I'll be interested to see what they come up with.
Better be a home run. No pun intended. It better be. Otherwise, it could get really bad.
Yeah.
I do like it. Paige came in and said, so a press conference to announce a press conference.
Yes.
Well, you know what that is, right?
It's marketing.
Yeah,
man.
we got 12 games that move a lot of Springfield Cardinals merch out of that team store.
Mm-hmm.
It's just be what it is. I mean, and they're gonna have all these commemorative sending off of the baby bird. Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. All I know, and I'm not gonna get too far off because we're on Bear Tracker because this is fun stuff for me today. But this is gonna be there's a lot of people upset. So Bears aren't changing their name, are we? We're still Bears,
no.
right?
No, we're still going to be the Bears. I promise we are
the
still
Bears
going to
will
be
still be the
Bears.
Whoa, that's good news.
That is good. 10 days.
10 days.
10 days.
All right, Texas A&M. So you got some things playing down there.
Yeah.
It's going to be 106,000 Texas A&M fans, and how many of ours?
150.
There you go.
Give
We'll
or
take
take.
it.
So, I mean, that's fairly respectable for
That's
a
all we
Labor Day
need.
weekend, right?
Well, that's
all we
traveling from here. There may be some Texas fans that already have tickets.
Mhm.
And
Yeah, we've got several that have purchased tickets through us, which you can still do and sit in our section and
Nice.
be with the Bears fans, be with the correct color of maroon. It's going to be a lot of fun. But we're going to do we have a ground package available still for folks if you want to come down to College Station. So that's going to include your hotel stay. We've got a president's reception the night before at a winery out in Bryan, Texas. So it includes your game tickets, all that stuff. We will have transportation from the hotel to the game. That way you don't have to get out in all that mess.
Mhm.
So
that's worth it right there.
Uh-huh.
Bus drop off. Let's go.
Oh, for sure. So it's going to be really great. We're really excited. Like I said, we've got about 50 or so folks in just the travel block, which we're not doing any sort of coordination with getting you to College Station. You get there on your own, and then we take care of it from there. So And then we've got, several others from the Texas region, South Texas region that have purchased tickets and are coming to the event. And so it's a really exciting time, and we're looking forward to beating Texas A&M.
All right, let's go.
So you have you'll have like a hotel for people, and then will there be some type of reception either the day before or the day of?
Yeah, so we'll do we're staying at the Embassy Suites in College Station. Like I said, we have a specialized room block. You go through me to purchase that. And so that'll include your night before reception, which is at that winery in Bryan, Texas. President Williams will be there along with a few other administrators as well. And so we're really excited to welcome everyone to College Station that night before. That's going to be at 6:30, and then the next day we play A&M, and we're gonna have a good time.
Absolutely. By the way, she does have her Dolly Pink on today.
We do.
We played 9 to 5 to start the show.
We did,
as you should.
Yeah, flags are half staff as they should be for a week, not 3 days, a week.
Yes,
that's awesome.
It's amazing.
Well, that's
what a career.
Yeah, it is. And
I didn't mean to interrupt you there,
Oh, no.
but I wanted to mention that she's got the pink on for Dolly.
Absolutely.
And you listened to a little Dolly on the way in.
I listened to a little Dolly on the way in.
Yep.
I mean, you have to a little Jolene, a little 9 to 5, Islands in the Stream. I mean, just what an amazing career, and just so sad, such a loss.
Yes,
So.
indeed. You also are, well, first off, how can people get a hold of you if they're interested in this package?
Yeah, so you can reach out to me directly. My email is Paige Grisham at MissouriState.edu. We've also got lots of information about all of our upcoming events, as well as this package at alumni.MissouriState.edu. All of my information's on there for all of those. You can sign up. If you don't want to be in the travel package necessarily, you can sign up for the President's Reception the night before. You can buy your game tickets. All of that good stuff is out there. So, if you have any questions at all, please do reach out, and we're excited to bring some Bears to College Station.
That's one event. We'll talk more about that at the end, kind of give people another chance at it. But the Alumni Center itself, we had Brent Dunn in couple weeks ago.
Yep.
He said, 30 days away from you guys moving? Are you packed up or ready to go?
It's a little bit of organized chaos at the moment.
I bet.
So stuff is kind of in disarray. I'm packing for College Station, packing the office. Like there's just stuff everywhere right now. Please don't come visit us right now in the office. But I have to have everything moved in our office and like packed up and labeled before we leave for A&M. And then movers are coming that Tuesday after Labor Day, and then we'll be in the new building that Wednesday. So it's really going to be a lot in the next few weeks.
Yes.
We're excited about it, but it's a big undertaking for our staff, and we'll officially open the building in November during homecoming, and there will be lots of fun events for you to come out and celebrate with us. And it's really a testament to our fantastic donors who have made this building possible for us. It's not an office building for us, it's for everyone.
The same people that planned this new name change with the Springfield Cardinals must have also planned this move at the beginning of the school year, at the beginning of the sports season, and right around a huge trip to open the football season.
100%.
Same people planned this, right?
They're on the same staff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Let's just do this all at once.
Let's just do everything all at once. We're just going to have I was looking at our schedule for the next 6 weeks, and it's just jam packed. We go to College Station. We've got our first home game at Plaster Stadium. Then we've got our Athletic Hall of Fame.
Yes.
That's
in the fall now.
In the fall now.
Yeah, which is different.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about it.
Move that forward on the calendar a little bit.
Yeah, just like by a few months. But we've got a really great induction class this year, including Brent Dunn.
Yes.
So we're really excited to honor him. And then we go to SMU. We've got an event before the game at SMU. We've got the Lady Bears Gala. There's so many things that are happening in the next 6 weeks that it's making my head spin.
And we moved to Wednesday night football. Then we'll have that going
all October, the entire month of October.
I was talking to Brent last week, and we had lunch together, and he's like, this is quite a run here as I'm ending my career, basically. I mean, he's moving into this building and all the things happening, but he talked about, though, moving onto campus and how great of an impact that will have for the development office being on campus as opposed to being downtown. And nothing against the downtown building, which is great, but when you're on campus and you go across campus, or you're with everyone else. For a lot of years, news services, everybody was downtown. It was just, photo was downtown. So I'd have to call from Hammond to go downtown and get whatever. Now you're all on campus. That's a great, great thing for the university.
It is. And I think we're going to continue to discover good things that are going to come of that. It's a beautiful building. It's going to have some historical look back things and just, very cool things that you'll want to come and visit once we're ready in November. And so, it's exciting, but yes, for our on-campus partners, for us to be more accessible to them, because, we have been so separated downtown. That's been a glorious building. I am so glad that we've spent so many years down there. We've had so much storage space. But it's
gotta get a little leaner.
Yeah, you're getting a little leaner, which is fine. It's just been a lot for Paige to clean out. But it's going to create our relationships much, much better with our on-campus partners.
I agree.
And just being accessible and being front and center. Honestly, we're going to be right at the entrance to campus, as we should be.
Yeah.
So
that's perfect.
It's exciting.
Did you get to design your office? I mean, did you get to kind of work on the layout of your office?
No. Did not.
Do you have an office?
I do have an office.
No.
No. I do have an office. I do have a window. So those are all positive things. So yeah, we have shuffled around some different things as far as who's where, but it's good. Have some maybe bear themed plans for my office and what it'll kind of look like, but we're still kind of figuring that out. We've got a lot to do between now and then before I really customize my space.
Bigger space?
It'll be about the same as my office currently, which mine is pretty good size, honestly. So yeah, a few people are getting a downgrade, including Brent. His office is a little smaller. It's a little smaller.
He's only there another 10 months,
right?
Or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Right.
He can take the small off. Yeah, I'll take the closet over there.
Yeah,
it's fine. It's where I started out at Missouri State, and now it's where I end up Missouri State. It goes full circle.
Will that whole building be done, or are they working on?
So from my understanding, it should mostly be done. There may be some finishing touches and stuff that are happening within the next couple of months while we are still moving in. So for the most part, everything is pretty well done. We may still have some, like I said, some finishes and different things that are happening until we officially open in November. So yeah.
So are you at all, your department, you guys responsible for any of the fundraising for football in Plaster and McDonald Arena and that kind of stuff?
Yeah, we are. It's our team. It's Carrie Dickerson. It's Brent Dunn. It's Patrick Ransdell. It's our whole team that has been working on the fundraising efforts for McDonald Arena, and to get us through this first kind of stage of things, this first phase of that remodel is really significant. And you've seen the master plan and all of that stuff, but we truly are not going to get there without having private donor support and continuing to deepen our relationships with the Springfield community. And I think we are well on our way. And so it's exciting to see a lot of long-term plans into our football program.
You were at most of the road games last year, weren't you? Or if not
Several.
all? Yeah.
Several.
Is there a facility that you saw that will be similar to what this will be down the road? I mean, most of them, it seemed like most of the Conference USA games we had new facilities, at least on an end of the football field.
Yeah.
And they really did some work on football.
Right.
Is there anybody
that I would compare it to? I don't know if I would at this point in time, just because Plaster is so unique.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
I mean, so you look at, say, like Kennesaw, for instance, they're a relatively young institution. And so their football stadium is relatively new. And so our look and feel is going to be very different from them because they don't have that historical Briggs Stadium, all of that stuff tied to their football program.
Right.
So it's going to be different. But some of you may have seen the renderings and all of that's been floating around. And so I think as we continue to kind of clean up, especially that entrance area and what that looks like, and having more of a I don't want to say square, but kind of a
Sure.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
And so I think it will look really, really nice and continue to
It'll make
improve.
it look good. Yeah.
Yeah. So in the game day experience, I think has continued to get better over the last couple of years. And so, as we have more and more community buy-in, I think it will just get better and better.
The thing about Missouri State and that Plaster Stadium where it's located, you got a street next to it. So it's a little different than some of these other on-campus facilities, which it's kind of off a little bit. So you can build an indoor facility right up next to you, whereas this one, you've got a street. So there's a lot of things you have to take into account.
Yes.
We're landlocked. That's another thing. We're in the middle of a city, in the middle of a neighborhood, actually, Roundtree neighborhood.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit different, Missouri State, than it is other places.
It is for sure. We have zero plans of closing Grand Street, which I'm sure all of Springfield would appreciate, that we keep that corridor open. But yeah, it does create its challenges. I mean, you look at Plaster and it is right up on
the
Grant.
street.
It is right there. We have very little leeway in that direction. And so, I think we'll get creative with what we're doing. What are we doing with the lower level as far as offices, and then building out more in our suite areas and premium areas and those sorts of things. And we've made some great improvements there, just with some remodel, some paint, some just updates, just putting some nice logos up, and just it makes a huge difference on that experience. And so we're getting there. It's going to be a process.
Well, the start of it was with the other side, the student side.
Oh yeah.
With the improvement of the student side several years ago, that really stepped it up a notch. It made it look like a stadium. Because we used to be Placer Field. Now it's a stadium.
Yes.
It made it a stadium, not a field. And so I think that it just takes time.
It does.
And money. And so again, you want to donate some money? Paige is your gal here. Give her some money so she can build something.
Absolutely. Yeah. We take all forms of payment.
All forms.
So we've got the Texas A&M trip and SMU coming up.
Yes.
You don't want to mention that right now? Is it you want to kind of hold off and then talk about that later?
It doesn't matter. We can go ahead and talk about it now. I mean, SMU is coming up. What is that? September 26th.
Got it right behind you there.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah. September. Yeah, that's crazy. I can't believe that's already here. So, we will have an event that same day. We're kind of going to adjust a little bit depending on what time that game time lands. But sometime in the hours before the game, we're going to gather at the Graduate by Hilton, which is right across the street from their stadium, and we've already got several folks signed up for that.
Oh, good.
So that's really exciting. We love welcoming our local Dallas folks, but also we have several folks who are going to be traveling for that game as well. And like I said, if you head over to MissouriStateBears.com, you can get away game football tickets in our section. That way you are seated with all of your fellow Bears fans.
Hall of Fame coming up as well.
Yes.
And people, is that going to be at the same location, this ceremony? I know during football they'll have the game and some other things, but
so September 18th we will do our true induction ceremony. That's going to be at the Old Glass Place.
Yes.
That's at 6:00. Like I said, we've got a great induction class. We're really excited. Brent Dunn with that Don Payton Award, a couple of football players, women's golfer, swimmer. It's such a special event and just such a nice time to bring everybody together to kind of take a look back on some historic moments for the Bears. But that event is open to the public. It is $25 per person. You can buy tickets through me for that as well. And then the next day at the football game, we will honor those folks at halftime at Plaster Stadium. So it's going to be a lot in the next 6 weeks, but we're so excited.
And if anybody wants to help you move,
feel free.
Call you as well.
Call me.
Yep.
Call me. Yeah. I have plenty of things you can do. Actually, we are truly just about to get it done. Lots of, like I said, lots of purging, lots of just lots of stuff to go.
That's what interns are for, by the way.
Oh,
to help the move.
Oh, yeah.
Across campus, right?
Yes.
But somehow I still think you're going to have a bunch of boxes in your car at some point, right?
Probably. We are having professional movers move the boxes.
Good.
So we don't have to do that. But, for our personal stuff, we'll have to do that. But But yeah, I'm getting really tired of looking at boxes, honestly.
All of her Taylor Swift bobbleheads will be moved by
Her
Paige.
personally.
Yes, me personally.
Yes,
not the
nobody's touching those.
Bubble wrapped and put in those individual, they have those Christmas ornament boxes.
Yes.
They're all out there, and you
Yeah,
bubble
bubble
wrap.
wrap. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Hard tubs.
Right.
Yep.
She'll carry each individually out to her
Yes.
car one at a time.
Yes. One at a time.
Very
Yes.
carefully.
Yes. No doubt. Paige, thanks for coming in. We appreciate it. Again, give us your contact information. People want to contact you.
Yeah, feel free to email me, Paige Grisham at MissouriState.edu, or head over to alumni.MissouriState.edu. You can check out all of our upcoming events, sign up. Please come out to College Station. Let us know. We have lots of cool things for you to participate in this fall, and go Bears.
Go
Absolutely.
Bears. All right. Thanks, Paige, for coming in and updating us. And again, can't wait to go down and kick
10
their tails
days.
and take their money.
10 days.
All
10
at one
days.
time. Let's go. 10 days out. Bear track. We go 9 days tomorrow. How crazy is that? All right. Let's take a break on the show because we got Full Throttle coming up next. Going to talk some racing with Craig Stagner the day after birthday boy. He's 55 plus 1 day today. So we'll talk about that next on the opening drive with Tom and Rob on ESPN The Jock, brought to you by Play Against Sports.
If it matters in the Ozarks, it matters here. From Missouri State to the Cardinals and beyond, start your day with the opening drive with Tom and Rob. Weekdays 7 to 9 on ESPN The Jock.
Summer road trip season is here, and before you load up the family and hit the highway, stop by C&C Automotive. Right now, get a free oil and filter change with any brake job. It's a great way to make sure your vehicle is ready for all those summer miles ahead. And the summer heat, too. Take advantage of C&C Automotive's summer special and save 25% on a complete AC system check and service. That's a free oil and filter change with your brake job, plus 25% off AC service. Call C&C Automotive today and get summer ready.
Hi, I'm Bill Dutton with Abacus. And I'm Abe. Bill, when people hear accounting firm, what do they usually think? Taxes, bookkeeping, basic compliance. That's not the full picture with Abacus. Not even close. At Abacus, accounting is just the foundation. We also provide CFO services, strategic business planning, controllership support, and even HR services. HR surprises people. Why would we offer that? Because your people and your numbers are connected. Hiring strategy, compliance, payroll structure, it all impacts profitability and growth. So instead of juggling multiple advisors, our clients get one coordinated team that understands their entire business. And that guidance helps our clients make smarter decisions. Schedule a time to meet with an Abacus professional today. Visit us at abacuspro.com or call 417-823-7171 to learn more.
Culinary history with Retro Metro. For generations, Surf and Turf has answered one of dining's hardest questions: steak or seafood? The correct answer is both. Today, Retro Metro takes that delicious compromise completely over the top with Jeremy and Julia's Surf and Turf. Start with your choice of a 6 or 10 ounce filet over Cajun cream pappardelle, 3 grilled butterflied shrimp, a crab cake, and fresh béarnaise. History has been served.
I'm Chef Tiny, inviting you to Retro Metro for some giant flavors. Your table is waiting.
When your business depends on security, access, and durability, the details matter. At Robinson Fence Company, we've delivered dependable commercial fencing solutions in 9 different states. From industrial and high security fencing to complex commercial installations, our crews work efficiently and comply with job site requirements. With a long-standing presence in Springfield, Missouri, and our office in Dallas, Texas, Robinson Fence is a trusted partner. Robinson Fence Company. Commercial strength, proven experience, professional fencing by professional people.
We'd like to invite you to join us on the opening drive. Give us a call or text at 417-866-0969 or reach out to us at the 96.9 Jock Chat app. Strap in and hold on. It's time for Full Throttle with Craig Stagner, your home for Ozarks dirt, speed, and horsepower. From the green flag to the checkered, we've got the drivers, the stories, and the racing that matter. Let's go Full Throttle!
All right. Do you hear me, Craig? Are you there, Craig? He can't hear us. He can't hear us, Tom. Tom, you can't hear us. What is going on, Tom?
Every other time we do this with them.
Every other time. Hey, unmute your maybe unmute your phone. Hey, can you hear us now? Keep talking to me. You can't hear
no sound through the StreamYard.
Well, we hear you fine. You're good. Keep talking.
Do you mean call in?
Yeah.
Yeah, but stay on stream. Stay on stream though. Oh, I hear it in background. Hey, unmute your maybe unmute. Oh, it's on the delay. Hear that?
It is. Yeah. It's unmuted.
All right, there we go. Can you hear us now?
No sound through the StreamYard.
He can hear himself. That's weird.
Oh, that's weird. But he just did.
Hey, well, let me just call in here real quick. We'll make that easy.
Call in and then stay on video.
Yeah.
So, it's like every other time.
Well, but it's like it's like where he's at, because remember he was in his studio.
Yeah. Maybe that was it. I don't know.
Hey, guys.
Hey, man. Hey, so yeah, it's like every other time. It's weird. It's like it works sometimes, it doesn't work sometimes. I don't know. This StreamYard. I don't know.
Crazy. I can hear you right up until the music. Hey, well, thank you so much. My birthday kind of got I kind of got derailed there with Dolly Parton news. That kind of was a bummer.
You'll remember that forever.
Dolly Parton
died on your birthday.
Unbelievable. So just to kind of to catch up a little bit of here, other stuff. Boy, what a visual drop off from Paige to me here. That's a real bummer for the people on Facebook to go from that.
I wasn't going to say anything, Craig.
It wasn't me. I wasn't going to say anything either. But our viewers just went to the toilet.
It's real.
No, they love to see you, man. They love to see you.
Hey, and talking about the baseball team names, the minor leagues, my maternal grandfather played for arguably the worst minor league baseball team ever, name-wise. Cardinal affiliate in 1934 and 35, he played for the Bentonville Office Holders. This is at a time when like the senators and stuff like that, you kind of had, those type of like political names. So yeah, my grandfather Morris Woolard and his brother Herbert, who had the best nicknames though back then, Cookie and Rabbit were their two nicknames. Those are just fantastic baseball names. Yeah, but they played for the 1934 and 35 Bentonville Office Holders. How about that for a team name?
Holders. Springfield Office Holders. There you go.
Yeah.
Bring that one back. Let's go. I don't know what that logo would be, like a filing cabinet, right?
I don't know if that would work in Springfield. Now, Jeff City.
True.
Right?
Jeff City could be the Office Holders, right?
Now, I have at home in my closet, I don't know if you got, Tom might have been here then. Back in the late 80s, there was a time we almost had an independent league baseball team that was the Springfield Twisters. And it was a tornado logo. And they actually sold merch. I've got a shirt that's been hanging up in my closet for 30 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Twisters? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. All I know is it's already been decided, and I'm eagerly awaiting October 6th.
Hey, Craig, he's getting way too much joy out of this. Not being, he's not a Cardinal fan, so he's just laughing his way. Whole show.
Not why I'm laughing. I'm just laughing because the names that people are throwing out, and the overwhelming dissatisfaction with this name change. I mean, it's overwhelming. And I throw the names out, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is the most funniest thing ever.
Well, we're going to keep calling it probably Springfield Cardinals just the same way. I mean, Paige was here. I don't know anybody who calls it MSU. It's still SMS to me. That was kind of a branding.
Yeah, you're right. And when I say that, when I used to work at SMS, I say that all the time.
Yeah.
But hey, thanks for joining us today. Thanks for sending us the Mother's Brewing 53 Cobra Scare beer picture. Didn't even have an idea that happened. I was wondering what the Cobra thing was all about. And I would not be in Missouri of 1953, Springfield, Missouri, if I knew that was happening. That's
me either. And that Mother's Brewing is a Springfield Brewing Company, and so they put that out. It's a cool logo for sure. So I think that would be a good name, but I don't know how many people would understand it.
Yeah, I know, right? I still don't get it. Why everybody says Springfield Cobras? I'm like, why are you saying that? I don't understand the affinity. But anyway, now I know, and now I know why I didn't live here in 1953. I don't know what
we get Dave Parker in here from the old 79 Pittsburgh Pirates. That was his nickname, the Cobra, Dave Parker.
Yeah, that's right. Back when they wore the cool Pittsburgh Pirate hat. The barrel hat, or what they call that.
Oh yeah, the We Are Family. Yeah, that was they were a World Series team then. So, Yeah.
All right. Well, you've got lots of stuff to talk about today, so I'm sorry we got you sidetracked there. NASCAR, you got some NASCAR stuff you want to talk about? Daytona's coming up?
Yeah.
Daytona
So this, right. Well, no, last week was Loudon, New Hampshire.
Oh, yeah,
This
Loudon.
week,
Yeah.
yeah. So this week, and Ryan Blaney won. Him and his mustache. He was first. His mustache was second. Kind of looks like a that is just an awful. He looks like that he's posing for one of those Silver Dollar City photos where you dress up in the old time. It's an atrocious mustache, but he has it. And he's winning. So he's second in points right now. That was his third win on the season. Denny Hamlin still holds the points lead with 4 wins. 5 of the top 6 cars are Toyota. How about that? I mean, there was a time when people were kind of up in arms about Toyota being in NASCAR, even though it's mostly made in the U.S., but 4 of those 6 teams are Joe Gibbs Racing. So that's the bulk of it is Joe Gibbs Racing. So, of course, they're all going to be the same car. Denny Hamlin is your points leader. He is the only driver, with the exception of a couple part-time drivers who've started a total of 3 races. Denny Hamlin has not DNF'd a race this year. He has completed every single lap this season except for 2 laps at the Daytona 500. He was down a couple laps, but that's why he's leading the points. He has raced every single race, completed every one of them this year, and this is probably his best opportunity to finally win that championship. He's done everything else that you can do in NASCAR. It's his 21st season. He's done everything you can do except win a championship. And this year's looking pretty good for him right now. He is the clinched points leader going into the playoffs. So in the playoffs, you reset the points and it's staggered. He has a 25-point lead over second place, whoever that ends up being. So he will have a little bit of a buffer going into the playoffs.
What is it about Toyota? What have they done recently to kind of jack up that brand?
Well, the car is not a Toyota. I mean, they're not, none of the cars are the brand that they say they're on. That's just a sticker. So they kind of make it look like the body shape of a Camry. But outside of that, I mean, they buy the motors from a couple different. There's a few engine manufacturers, and then everything else is on a template. So that's just the brand they're associated with. They put a Toyota decal on it. It's not really a Toyota at all. It's just that Joe Gibbs Racing, that's who they're aligned with, and they are doing a fantastic job. Like we've talked before, the combination of 2311 and Joe Gibbs Racing being partner teams, you have a wealth of information and talent there to draw from.
It's all the analytics. It's all that kind of stuff, isn't it?
Right. It is. I mean, you have so much. When you have guys like Danny Hamlin has 21 years, then he can help out a Ty Gibbs or some of these younger drivers. So there's so much information there to be had that it's hard to beat that think tank of crew chiefs and experience with all of them. And then Joe Gibbs just experience, and Michael Jordan and Denny Hamlin of how to win. And in sports, that's one of the biggest obstacles is not just getting to those big games and opportunities, but knowing then how to win and how to get your head right. And that's what they're able to provide.
Well, let's transition a little bit to some motocross because the finale is Saturday.
That's right. This season has come down to from Australia, Hunter Lawrence and his little brother Jet Lawrence, and this is an example of Jet being the far more successful. He has, I believe, 7 or 8 championships between the indoor and outdoor and the 250 and 450 cc bikes, which is kind of like AAA baseball and major leagues. Hunter has come up second place to him, I think, 3 times. Now, they go into this weekend's race. He's a 1-point difference. So whoever finishes, whether they're first and second, 10th and 11th, or 23rd and 24th, whoever finishes ahead of the other one will be the champion. And some people might say, well, Jet's going to hold up and let his brother finally get one. I don't see that happening. I don't think that that's going to happen at all. However, I do think Hunter Lawrence will win this. These two brothers there's never been siblings this good in pro motocross ever before. And not only that, but this is the second time this year Hunter's found himself in this position at the final race. During the Supercross indoor season, he went into that final race with a finish ahead of Ken Roxon, and he's the champion, and he went down and Ken Roxon won it. So I don't think that'll happen again. I think Hunter will, I think he will get it done, and he will win his first 450 outdoor championship. And then we have our 3-race super motocross playoffs. It's a 3-race series, and that one ends up at Thunder Ridge in Branson. And the winner of that gets $1 million. Jets won it 3 times.
$1 million.
Wow.
That's a good run down Thunder Ridge. How about that?
I will be in the Star Racing Yamaha VIP area. We won't talk about how much that cost me, but that was Tom Ladd kind of money that cost me there to get into that. But I will get to go through the. We'll talk about that at a time. But I'll get to have lunch with the team and go through their hauler and all kinds of things, photos with the team. So that'll be excellent. But the other big motocross news, and this kind of gets into Rob's area, Hayden Deegan, his crew chief, his mechanic, which is kind of the equivalent of a NASCAR crew chief, after 3 years with Hayden Deegan and 6 championships, has announced that he will be leaving that team at the end of this season. And yesterday was his birthday also. So him and I share a birthday, but he's only 40. He is going to F1.
Really?
He is going, they think that he hasn't announced where he's going, but it's believed it's going to be Cadillac. Don't know what his position's going to be there. But when you win 6 championships with one of the most high profile racers, he's not the most successful, Hayden Deegan, but he's the highest profile USA racer there is right now. The opportunity has come up with his knowledge. Brent Duffy is going to move over to F1 and work there.
You know, there's 4 wheels on those cars, right? Not 2. Does he know that?
As long as he knows that. As long as he knows that, yeah.
Same page.
Yeah. So that's going to be a big change. And right now, it's surprising how many hours they put in. It's 12-hour days, 7 days a week, a lot of travel with the motocross, and they think that it's going to be a little less for him. He's got a family now. That's a young man's sport, doing the motocross, and even as a crew chief or mechanic. So this should be more money and less strenuous on him.
Definitely good money, man. They pay for everything when you're out there for that F1 that group. That's a good gig.
That is some of your highest paid athletes. I mean, your Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen and those guys. That is, you get those are NBA almost type salaries when you get into F1.
Yeah. And then we got a couple other things before we let you go here because we're moving today. Twister Alley, you had your big penny race this week.
We did. That was so much fun. Those videos are up on our ORP TV page. If you want to go check that out, they're just 1 minute. I consolidated it down, but the racers sprinting in their full fire suits from the infield to the outside fence, grabbing off the big pair of granny panties, putting them on over their fire suits, running back to their car and making 10 laps. And in the 2 classes, there was the clone class and Predator. This kind of differentiates the motor size between these 2 cars, and that's what they're called. They have unique names in racing, but Jaden Davis, she is a heck of an athlete out of Webb City. She graduated a year or so ago. She won for the 4th year in a row, back to back to back to back. She has $200 of mine herself from these $50 wins each year. She won her 4th consecutive clone panty race, and then Jack Wall back to back. I asked his wife, I said, does he have some explaining to do why he's so proficient at putting on women's underwear over his fire suit? And she said, yeah, he may have some answers that she needs to ask. So that was a big deal. Lots of fun at Twister Alley Raceway.
Craig, there's no truth to the rumor you put our logo on those panties before you gave them out.
Well, I would have if I'd have had access to them. I guarantee, and I would have put it right across the back there so that it could be seen. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. We talked a lot about you down there, though. I always Chip Abramovitz, the promoter and track manager, always has me speak when we're there during the meetings, and we of course shouted out and said, "Hey, you need to make sure you go to Jock 96.9, Tom and Rob," and he mentioned you all throughout the event. So you have a big fan base at Twister Alley Raceway.
I love those. I got to get down there, man. Some point, got to get down there. Find a weekend. So when are they done down there? By the way, are they done now?
No, there's still races to be had. They'll go through September, so you still have 4 or 5 races to go.
See if I can get down there, call Chip and get down there. But that's awesome. Well, hey, buddy, thank you. Sorry for the technical thing, but you sound great. So
happy birthday!
Look young. Don't even look like you're 45 or 50 or 35.
55. I know that I'm that old because I constantly I'll do or say something, and my wife just looks at me and she goes, "For God's sakes, you're 55 years old."
Yeah.
It's not a compliment when she says it. Yeah.
I'm the same way. You're 55 years old. That's what I get all the time.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what you and I are eligible for? Move into one of those retirement villas now, man. 55 plus.
I'm all for it. I used to. That seemed like as a kid, I thought that would be terrible. Now I'm thinking that's fantastic.
Yeah, movies,
I go
all sorts of stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah, lots of applesauce and early bedtimes. Yeah, I'm all for it.
Hey, buddy, thank you so much, and appreciate you as always. ORP TV tonight, 6 p.m. on Facebook Live and all the other live channels, and then also he'll wrap it up on Sunday night, 6 p.m. with all the results, the best racing coverage you can find in the Ozarks. ORP TV and Craig Stagner. Thank you so much, my friend.
You guys are number one. Thank you for having me.
Thanks, buddy. Talk to you later. Craig Stagner, full throttle in it, man.
Doesn't get any better than that.
He's now 55 years old in one day, moving towards 56. I'm almost at 56. Not quite. Well, not really. I guess I got a ways to go, but yeah, got to get those get those retirement villas quick.
Yes,
before they get all snatched up.
Thanks, buddy.
Get your name on there now.
I'll play some dominoes. I want to watch some movies.
Shuffleboard.
Maybe we'll play Dolly Parton songs the entire time I'm there. That'd be cool too. All right, we're not working 9 to 5 today. Working till 9. So
that's where they have the posters of Dolly in the room.
Absolutely.
You know, used to be Farrah. Now you're a Dolly.
Parton.
Yeah,
absolutely, 100%. All right, well, let's take a break because we got more to talk about.
Why are you smiling so wide?
The Cardinals changing their name. They make the announcement to make the announcement. Coming up on October 6th. What is it going to be? The green and gray, something or others? What's it going to be? A completely different color rebrand? We don't know, but we'll find out on October 6th. But until then, we got lots of time to speculate, and that's even better. So the opening drive continues with Tom and Rob on ESPN The Jock, brought to you by Play It Again Sports. Blue 42, set, football's back from Missouri State to the Kansas City Chiefs and the Mizzou Tigers. The excitement starts now on the opening drive with Tom and Rob. Get the latest news, analysts, and hype weekdays on ESPN The Jock.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-498-6548. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-498-6548. That's 800-498-6548. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Stop smoking with Alex Goen Hypnosis. Guaranteed or your money back. In 1979, Alex Goen discovered a stop smoking hypnosis sequence and spent 20 years refining it. By 1999, he was so certain he did what no other hypnotist dared. He asked the U.S. Patent Office to examine. August 13th, 2002, a U.S. patent was issued to Alex Goen. The patent's exact words: a unique, new, and useful process. Today, 500,000 people later, it's engineered to break your connection to cigarettes without cravings, irritability, or weight gain. That sequence is aimed at food engineered to destroy cravings, crush late-night fridge attacks, emotional eating, and stress eating. Leave you full on half the food. Take off 10, 20, 30 pounds or more. No diets, no shots, no willpower. For only $59.99 guaranteed or your money back. Weight Loss Hypnosis, Sunday, September 27th at 11 a.m. Hilton Garden Inn, Springfield. Stop smoking 2 p.m. Sign up at alexgoen.com.
When it comes to your next build or remodel, you need a team that shows up ready to win. In Springfield, that team is Edge Supply. From Blanco kitchen sinks to Delta faucets to freestanding bathtubs that steal the show, Edge Supply has the team, the experience, and the inventory to deliver. Contractor or do-it-yourselfer, no matter if it's a fixer-upper or a full custom build, Edge Supply is your home court advantage because Edge Supply plays to win. EdgeSupply.com.
Not your average sports show. Louder opinions, better stories, and zero boring mornings. The Opening Drive with Tom and Rob. Weekdays 7 to 9 a.m. on ESPN The Jock.
We'd like to invite you to join us on the Opening Drive. Give us a call or text at 417-866-0969 or reach out to us at the 96.9 Jock Chat app.
When sports plans go sideways and stories spiral out of control.
Hey, we've got a problem here. Houston, we have a problem.
Yeah, we're talking about those. Strap in for Houston, we have a problem. On the Opening Drive with Tom and Rob on ESPN The Jock.
Springfield, we got a problem. Hey, did they hire the new CEO of Cracker Barrel yesterday?
Oh
my gosh. The comments on the Cardinals Facebook post are hilarious. Oh my gosh. And by the way, this is why Facebook made a dislike button. Guys, listen. And let me tell you, let me just briefly, because Tom has something he's got to say. Let me briefly articulate to you what was not articulated in the press conference I listened to yesterday. Okay. Let me articulate the reasoning. The reasoning is the Springfield Cardinals, which are currently owned by Diamond Baseball Holdings, DBH, do not own the trademarks and rights to the Cardinals name, logos, and images. Okay. Which means they can't be the official blank of the Springfield Cardinals, because they don't own that. The St. Louis Cardinals own it. The prior owners, the St. Louis Cardinals, who used to own the Springfield Cardinals, own those rights. So Springfield cannot, or DBH cannot promote their brand where they want to promote it. So they have to get out from under that, or they have to pay the Cardinals off, but the Cardinals they're not interested in that, okay? So that's the real reason. That was not mentioned in the press conference yesterday. It was mentioned in the FAQs that they had some problems with branding and licensing and those type of things. But the St. Louis Cardinals are the ones that are restricting the Springfield Cardinals from doing something. Now, for most of you, you don't care. You don't care at all. I don't care what they promote. That's our team. It's Springfield Cardinals. Care less if it's the official brand of the whatever, I get that. But that's the reasoning behind it that was not articulated yesterday, I think, clearly, because every comment I'm seeing on here is that. Why are we doing this? Why? Well, if you tell them the why, then they won't ask the why. Does that make sense? Now, a lot of people are stupid. They don't listen, but there is a why. And the why is they don't own the Cardinals brand.
I would urge you to check out their FAQs on their website, which is for this frequently asked questions. It does actually respond to that.
Yes, it does.
Which apparently wasn't taken care of in the press conference.
It wasn't articulated in the press conferences. Why? Because multiple people on there, why in the press conference they're just pumping up a new name and all this stuff and blah, blah, new brand. Why are we changing? Well, because it wasn't said in the press conference. There you go. So there you go. And it's fine. Just read it. And then that's the reason. But yes, the name's going to change. You're not going to like it. I mean, you might like the new name. I don't know. You're not going to like the names changing from the Cardinals, like Tom. Tom hates it.
Maybe 10 years from now, we'll all, sit back and, we'll say, oh, the mudslingers or whatever it is.
Where we are, Splunker.
Oh, this is great. It's fine. I won't.
No, many Cardinals fans won't. Again, this is different than other parts of the country. This Cardinal brand,
which I wear,
ingrained in your brains in this part of the country,
which I wear with pride.
Yes. Anywhere you go.
Yep. there's a lot of brands like the Mudslingers, for example, whatever it is. It's like, yeah, that's okay. It's not something I'm going to wear with pride.
Yeah.
I have worn Cardinal gear since I was able to walk.
Yep.
Because I've been a fan that long.
Yeah.
And I will continue to wear Cardinal gear till I am left, till I'm 6 foot under. I may be buried in Cardinal gear. That's how big a fan I have been in my life. So it means a lot to me. Now, I was real excited, and I'm still excited that I live in a town where the Cardinals have a team.
Yes. AA Cardinals. That's
yeah. This has got me, I'm like a lot of the people that have responded on their website. You said is it 1,000 yet? Where is it?
It's probably over. Let me go. I'm still scrolling down.
1,000 people have responded on the Cardinal website.
We're at 970.
970
on their Facebook page.
Probably 95% negative.
Oh, at least. Yeah, it's easy. 90. Now, the only ones I'm counting as positive are ones say, I love the name change. This is a good thing. Oh, here's one. It would have to take a great new name with some creativity for me to approve this change. You got a lot of those kind of people too. I'm eager to see what the new name would be, blah, blah, blah. But for the vast majority, it's a stupid idea. For the vast majority, unnecessary. Who approved this? What's even the point of this? Why? There's so many of those. Swing and miss. Don't change. That's the general thing. Now, you're talking about true diehard, faithful Cardinal fans like yourself, Tom. I mean, that's what you're talking about. You're talking about ingrained in your heart Cardinal fans.
Here's the deal, though. So not everybody that goes to Route 66 Stadium are diehard Cardinal fans like me.
Correct.
They're not.
Yeah.
They're baseball. They go to watch the players. They're not like me.
Or just a game.
Yeah, they're going to a game. They're going for the environment. Yeah. They're not diehard baseball fans.
Sure. Cardinal fans.
Yes, Cardinal fans.
Yeah.
They could be Royals fans just to go see.
When the Naturals are in town or whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Top player in the Angels organization.
Lance will go when he sees the Wind Surge. It's a Twins organization.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Absolutely. So it's not just about being a Cardinal fan to have the team here.
Yeah.
There are a lot of us here because this is, you look at it, this area, Cardinals, Chiefs, boom. That's
it.
Cardinals, Chiefs, Bears. But
professional teams is Cardinals, Chiefs.
Cardinals were number one by far a few years ago. Now Chiefs have, since they've been on their run.
And since the Rams left too. It kind of changed there. But yeah. But Cardinals diehards all the way in Arkansas, Texas. This is Cardinal country. There's no question about that.
Big time Cardinal country. So here's the thing though, and people talk about this as kind of a cliche, but Dan Ryder is sitting in his office smiling and, he loves any press is good.
Yeah.
That's what he's thinking because he's a marketing guy.
Sure.
He has a press conference to announce a press conference. That's a marketing guy.
Can you announce the build up now to October 6th now? There's 12 home games to go. Can you announce it? This is going to be crazy. The commemorative stuff coming out. The last 2 home stands beyond this of the Springfield Cardinals. That's going to be the last 2 home stands. You're going to be doing one of those games on the radio. That's good.
Yeah.
But that's coming. The end of the Springfield Cardinals is coming. Think about that for a second. What's the colors going to be? What about Louis? I'm throwing that one out there. How about that one? What about Louis? Oh, my gosh. I'm telling you, this is going to be crazy.
Chef Tiny says attendance will rise, merchandise sales will rise, and everybody will still go to Route 66 Stadium to watch the top prospects in Major League Baseball come through their town.
I agree, Chef Tiny. I agree with that. From somebody who's not a Cardinals fan, I'm more apt to buy whatever the new name is. If it's cool looking, I'm more apt to buy that and to wear that around. I am as a non-Cardinal fan. But I'm telling you, This is different. This is not like other places. The only thing I can think of is, Reading, Pennsylvania, the Fighting Phils, the Phillies AA team. There's not a lot of others. They're just down the street. That's your team. Even Gwinnett, the Stripers. Remember, the Gwinnett Braves were not the AAA team of the Braves for that long. They were somewhere else. Rome, Georgia, I think is where they were. Someone else. They weren't in the same area. But this is different. This is really because the Cardinals own them. Mr. Hammond's got them to come here. He built a stadium for them in advance of any team. Remember that? We're like, what are we building a stadium for? The Bears? We got remember that? We're talking, is it going to be an independent team? Going to be this? And no. Mr. Hammond went out and secured the agreement with the St. Louis Cardinals to bring them to our town. That's cool. And what are we going to name them? Of course, the Springfield Cardinals. And I'm telling you, man, you guys out there, I'm sorry. I really am. I'm not laughing. Listen, I love you guys. I'm not laughing at this, but this is par for the course, man.
By the way, the lifespan of a dog is usually at most 20 years. So don't worry about Louie. I mean, he's had a good life. It's over 20 years.
Louie's had a good life.
He's had a good life.
You need
but
to hug
it's
Louie.
time.
Hug
It's
Louie.
time.
You got 2 more weeks. It's hug Louie. Get your picture taken with Louie. Man, that stinks, man. I feel for you guys. Feel for you, Tom. Guess what? We'll probably talk about it tomorrow, too.
Absolutely.
More Cardinals talk, or whatever we're going to call ourselves, tomorrow on the show.
This weather update brought to you by Highland Dairy. Highland Dairy, locally made, naturally delicious.
Springfield weather on the Jock.
Happy Wednesday. May find a stray rain shower or sprinkle early this morning.